Hello viewers, I hope you are doing well. Today, as we talk, I will share details about EspoCRM software, EspoCRM. I'll show you how to install it on a local host and explain what kind of configuration or requirements you will need. CRM basically stands for Customer Relationship Management. That means if you run a business, own an organization, or interact with customers and need a tool for this, you will require this type of application for management. To manage your business, handle your customers, generate leads, or provide a one-stop solution for all customer connections and services, you will need a CRM. To run and manage this kind of CRM, you actually only need a small data management PC. For example, let me show you. PCs like these available in the market, costing around 5,000 to 6,000 taka with 4 to 5 GB of RAM. On this kind of system, you can simply install Proxmox like this. Besides Proxmox, you can also run it directly using Ubuntu, but it's better to install Proxmox. That way, you can easily do the tasks yourself, troubleshoot, and do pretty much anything you need. And I prefer this because if you use Proxmox, you will also be able to use several other supporting applications alongside it. What are its main functions? For instance, you can track sales, maintain a customer database, monitor calendar activities and team performance, and integrate your entire business with email marketing and communication systems. So, how do you do this? Look, first, if we go to Accounts on the left side, as you can see on the far left, there is a tab called Accounts, and next to it is Create Account. So, you can create an account from here. Right here next is Contacts. Here you can store information regarding your customer contacts. Okay? Then Leads. You can generate leads from here. Right here is the Create Lead option, so you click on Create Lead. After that is Opportunities. Here, select the Create Opportunity option. Basically, for business owners, keeping various types of operations in mind, a common platform like this has been created where you can manage your customers. All right, next is Emails. The email option is here, and there's a Meetings option. If you want to schedule a meeting, or if you have a meeting with your sales team or purchase department, there are various options available here. Next is Calls. You can schedule calls or manage your team. This is actually a huge topic, and it's quite impossible to explain or show everything briefly in a single video. Here you have the Create Task option. There's a calendar monitoring option, and there are cases. If you want to review any case, new, normal, priority, what kind of case, canceled, resolved. Knowledge base. If you want to maintain or keep record of information, documentation, or anything you want to remember, you can keep them here. After that, campaigns, target lists, users, templates. If you want to download or add templates, you can create templates right here from Create Template. It really is a huge system. How can you set up this model on Proxmox? Let's go ahead and see that now. Suppose you have set up Proxmox on your PC. Now that Proxmox is set up, your next task is to install this CRM. We already have a video on our channel showing how to install Proxmox, and I'll try to provide the link in the comments and description. First, we will go to one of our drives, such as local or whichever storage drive you have. If you want to learn everything from scratch, feel free to watch our previous videos on installing Proxmox or search for Proxmox-related guides on YouTube. Okay, now, what do you need to do here? As you can see, inside storage, I have downloaded several templates, including EspoCRM. Let me show you where to download it from. Go to CT Templates, click on Templates, and search for Espo. Once you search Espo, you'll find it here. Click the Download button. I have already downloaded it, so it won't download again for me. As you see here, TASKOK, meaning it was already downloaded. So, how do you set up the whole system? It's very simple, just a few easy steps, similar to installing regular software. That's why I recommend setting it up on Proxmox. It will make things much easier for you. Okay, next, look at the top right section and click on Create CT. Here, enter a host name using Espo along with your business name. For example, if your business name is TS Trading, type Espo TS Trading. Set a strong password here. I'm just entering 112233, but you should set a secure password of your choice. Okay, click Next. Under Template, select the disk where your downloaded template image is stored. Then click Next. Now for storage selection. I will set this up on my SSD. I highly recommend installing it on an SSD and allocating as much storage space as possible. I'm assigning 20 GB, but you can allocate 128 GB or 256 GB. Since a business is long-term and the database will grow, allocating ample space, at least 256 GB, is ideal. Click Next. For CPU, assigning one core is enough for basic setup. However, if you are running this on a single dedicated PC like the one I showed earlier, feel free to allocate your full system CPU power for better performance. Okay, moving on to memory. I'm allocating 1.5 GB of RAM or 1512 MB. Nothing else needs tweaking here. For networking, since I use a static network, I will enter my static IP configuration. If you have a dynamic router setup, simply select DHCP for automatic IP assignment. Here, I'm entering my static IP address, 10.10.50.162/24. Earlier, I used 161, now assigning 162. For gateway, enter your router gateway, 10.10.50.1. Again, if you're on dynamic networking, choose DHCP. Click Next. Nothing else needs changing on the remaining tabs. Check Start after created and click Finish. That completes our initial setup. Now, the container files will extract and install automatically. There's really nothing complicated here. It's a simple setup process anyone can follow. If you run a business and want to automate operations, track activities, and manage customer relations, you should definitely give this a try. It provides great practical knowledge, allowing you to run powerful management software locally using an affordable PC costing just 5,000 to 6,000 taka. No expensive developers or external software management companies required. Once the container console opens, log in using username root and enter the password set earlier, 112233. This will trigger the first-time configuration dialog. Now set a password for the MySQL database admin account. Make sure it meets requirements, starting with an uppercase letter followed by your preferred secure password format. Next, set the admin password for EspoCRM. I'm using the same password format here, but you can set a different one if needed. Click OK. It seems I had a password mismatch. Let me re-enter it carefully. Make sure to include an uppercase letter as required. Next, it asks for a domain name. You can leave it default and press Enter. Click Skip for hub services. For email notifications, you can enter your email address if you want reset alerts, or click Skip like I'm doing. Finally, press Enter on the security update screen to start the installation. Everything will install smoothly without hassle. Let's sit back and watch the installation complete. Viewers, as you can see here, within just a few minutes, actually not even a few minutes, probably within just 1 minute, our installation is complete and is asking for a reboot command. If we press R or press Enter, it will reboot, so we are pressing Enter to reboot. Rebooting might take about 20 to 25 seconds, so we'll wait a bit for it to reboot. There, it has rebooted. After rebooting, there isn't much to do here in the console. We will just test the IP address that we configured earlier. Let's enter 10.0.1.50.162 in the browser and see what opens up. As soon as we enter it, you can see the EspoCRM welcome screen appears. Here, for the username, enter admin. For the password, enter the password we set earlier, starting with an uppercase letter, followed by 123. I had set a basic password, as you can see. Click Login, and our database and entire system are fully created and ready. Here you have account information, and then all these features. There are many administration options available. You get a huge range of settings here, such as configuring the site URL format and much more. Next, there is the user interface setting, where you can customize how the interface looks, like changing the theme to Velvet or Espo. Click Save. I changed it to Espo. You can customize many things here according to your preference, such as how the navigation bar looks. There are so many options here that if I try to cover them all in this video, it would easily exceed 1 hour. So if you would like to learn more about this in detail, please let us know in the comments. We will try to create separate topic-by-topic videos. However, at least 100 viewers need to request it. If we receive requests from 100 people, we will definitely make detailed videos on those topics. And that's about it. You have many module options here: accounts, contacts, leads, opportunities, emails. This is a fantastic opportunity to integrate your business operations with management software. Hopefully, this video will be very helpful to you. We kindly request you to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned with us. That's all for today. Goodbye.